Hello everyone, welcome to Anna's Learning Corner. I hope that you all are doing great and having fun in learning English. If not, then you are at perfectly right place. So today we are going to talk about how can you improve your communication skills. And I have taken all of these notes from a book, How to Talk to Anyone. This is an amazing book that you guys can also read. I'm going to share with you 10 tips to become an amazing communicator. These tips are really easy to implement, but it will optimize your game to communicate to any other person. Whether you are in a meeting, you are in a presentation, or you are casually talking to someone, your communication game will be changed. Let's get into it. The first thing in here is the flooding smile. The smile predicts longevity. Smile is a powerful weapon. You can make or break your conversation through this flooding smile. Only you need to know how to control it. I have read in a book, Napoleon Hill's book, that was Think and Grow Rich. In chapter 13, he said that our mind is just like a broadcasting and receiving station. Whatever we indicate our mind, whatever we signals our mind, it attracts that. So it's just like if you will smile. For example, if I am talking to you and I have a gentle smile on my face, it indicates positivity. You will feel more comfortable with me if I have not intense face, but I have a gentle smile, shining eyes, right? You will love to talk to me because you'll feel comfortable, you'll feel positive with me. So always remember that smile is really important. Don't make your conversation so intense, because if you intensify your conversation, people will lose their interest because they are already in pressure. So in that pressure situation, they'll not love to talk to you. They'll love to avoid that situation. So make sure that if you want to make your conversation thrilling, enthusiastic, and the best one, always add some humor. Or if not, then you make sure that you have a gentle smile on your face. That indicates that you are actually a positive person. Step number 2 in here is profound eye contact. Sticky eyes. What is meant by that? Let me clarify. Your eye contact shows that how much trustworthy and confident you are. If you are confident enough, your eyes will shine. And it can be seen in your eyes. What you need to do in here is you need to not actually oversteering, or because oversteering seems like you are a creep. And also moving your eye contact away seems like that you are avoiding and you are an introvert and shy person. So what you need to do here is maintain 60 to 70% of eye contact. Now observe, when I am talking to you, I'm looking into the camera, and then also I'm just shifting my focus on here. I'm just looking here and here a little bit, and then I am again maintaining eye contact with you guys, with a gentle smile on my face. So these are the simple and small tricks. The famous boxer Muhammad Ali said that my presence made people listen before even I spoke. Which means that when you are confident, you maintain the eye contact, and people can feel that vibe in your eyes that you are confident, and whatever you are saying, you are trustworthy. It's just like a person who is actually lying, not be able to maintain the eye contact. You observe this thing. That's according to the psychological fact. It's just like a person who is lying to you will not be able to maintain the eye contact to you. So just like that, to just make sure that people will trust you. This thing in here is what you need to do is maintain eye contact, because as I said, that profound eye contact signals trust and knowledge. Next, and the most important one in here, is limit the fidget, which means that fidgeting undermines credibility. There is a book which is How to Win Friends and Influence People. I would like to tell you guys, on page 11 of this page, in the last paragraph, there is a really important and good advice. Listen carefully. I want you all to listen meticulously. Calm yourself before communicating to another. When you are put off, the first 5 minutes are usually the most volatile. If you can train yourself to stuff the knee-jerk response, you'll save yourself hours of backpedaling, back scratching, and brown-nosing down the road. While we all have our moments of indiscretion, there is little worse than a private indiscretion gone public. Save yourself the small trouble and potentially extensive dilemma. in simple words what they'll want to convey. Like, the first 5 minutes are crucial, and if in the first 5 minutes fidgeting intrudes your personality, intrusion in here is means like you're touching your nose again and again, you're rubbing your eyes, so it seems like you're not ready to communicate. It seems like you're not confident, you are not confident on your knowledge. That's why you are fidgeting, you are feeling anxious, and these two things makes you less trustworthy, and it will destroy your connection with the client, it will destroy your connection with the student. So that's why avoid fidgeting in the first 5 minutes. It doesn't mean that after 5 minutes you'll go with the flow and start fidgeting. No, try to avoid it. Make sure that the best technique in here is try to meditate every single day. Meditation help you to feel less anxious, and your breath will serve you as an anchor to control your fidget. And this will make your bond with your clients or with your student or with your partner or with another person great one. So it's the most important point in my view. Let's move forward towards the next step. Our next and the most important point is parroting. Parroting, also called mirroring in simple words, you can say, and it's a really important one. Dale Carnegie said that if you're reflecting the person's words, it means that you are validating their feelings and that other person seems more comfortable. Let me give you an example rather than over explaining it. If I'm saying, you know what, yesterday I watched a really interesting movie, you can say, interesting movie? Like, I'll open up more. I'll say, yeah, interesting movie. I watched a movie that was truly a thriller one. You can say, oh, thriller one. Then I'll open up more. So it's just like that. For example, if the person is saying, I'm not feeling well today, you can say, oh, today? The other person will open up more that, yeah, today, because maybe I've had some bad time with my partner, maybe. Oh, I can say, oh, with your partner. So see what I'm saying, I'm actually parroting, just like a parrot. I am actually reflecting person's words, and by that the other person just believing that I am actively listening to him. I'm actively listening and I'm showing interest. I am listening each and every word, and also it will help him understand that I'm actually validating his feelings. So you'll open up more and more and we'll connect emotionally. And when we connect with people emotionally, that's a really strong bond. That's what the brands do. They sell emotions, then build emotional. When we actually watch Dairy Milk ad or Coca-Cola ad, what happened in there? They are basically creating an emotional bond to influence their customers so that we can build an unbreakable, unshakable bond. They can relate through emotions, just like that. That's parroting, mirroring. Well, next one is my most favorite. This is wear a visit, which means that try to look extraordinary. Now in this one we can take it in two different points. Try to wear something interesting, something that actually give people excuse to talk to you, that hey, you're wearing this beautiful hat, it looks so interesting, right? People will open up with the communication, right, to communicate to you because you are wearing something interesting that are actually that is actually captivating to the audience, to the people. Or second one, look extraordinary, which is my most favorite one. Look extraordinary. It simply means that try to look beautiful, wear your best dress, do your best makeover, and wear your best accessories so that people can say, oh, you're wearing such a beautiful neck piece, you're wearing such a beautiful you can say dress, so oh, from where you got that, right? To start a conversation. That's called wear a visit, which means give people excuse to talk to you. Be appealing one. By appealing, it doesn't mean that try to become a seductive one when it comes to the woman. It's not like that. It's just like they will love to talk to you. They love to start a conversation by themselves. That's a short point, but an interesting one. And trust me, when you will look beautiful and you will look extraordinary, then you will feel confident and you'll love the compliments. I always love. Well, next one in here is match their mood. You know, your listeners are all big babies. Whether it doesn't matter, like you are at the age of 40, you're at the age of 20, you love when people care for you. For example, if I'm feeling sad and a person is sitting beside me, I'm sharing that, oh, today my day was not good because I'm missing my best friend. The person will say, will laugh. What will happen? I don't like that, right? Just like a baby. What babies do when they are not in a good mood, they don't want to talk to people, or they don't want to, you can say, over explain the things. And when you actually do care or show care for them, pamper them, they feel happy. They again feel, you give them a toy, you give them some present, a chocolate, they feel more good and comfortable, or it suits them, suits their mood. That's what they are talking about, that you need to match their mood, cause your listeners are all big babies. It means, let me clarify with example. For example, today my client is saying that my day was not good, and it was really bad day, because you can say, oh, I didn't got that much sales, my sale count is really low, I earned really less revenue today. So I will not say, oh, that's so funny. I'll not say that, obviously. I'll say, oh, okay, I'll show my concern. So if in audience people are sharing their problems, genuinely feel that and show them that actually you are understanding. Be an empathetic person. Empathetic person is always an active listener and a good communicator, because he actually understands what the person is feeling. And when you are giving the other person gesture that you are understanding what you are feeling, so it builds a beautiful bond in between you and your audience, and both of you will feel more opened up and comfortable to each other. And so breaking that barrier is the true communication essence, the crux of it, that you need to remove all the cluster, and you really need to connect to your audience emotionally. Next thing. Next one is present mundane with passion. Let me clarify with one quotation. It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. I was actually scrolling the reels on Instagram, and I just gone through one by Sushmita Sen, and what she said was, doesn't matter how disrespectfully the question have been asked, what matters is your polite response, because the world will recall or record your response, not the question. So what matter in here is always, what actually Starbucks doing? Starbucks actually display the name of the customer on that cup, right? And then also, you know, what is the most precious thing, the most sweet word for the person is his or her name. If the person is mispronouncing your name, you'll not be able to, you'll not feel happy, obviously. So that's the policy that Starbucks is following, the rule that Starbucks is following. It's really simple. They actually display the name of their customer on the cup, the coffee, and then they pronounce it and go away and call it, and then the person feels so special, right? So that's what you need to do. I always say to my students, whenever you're starting a conversation, always start with good greeting, and don't forget the name of that person, like, good evening, Miss Anna, and good evening, Mr. Smith, how are you doing? And then always show gratitude, like, yes, I'm doing well, thank you for your concern, thank you for asking. You know, when you show enthusiasm in your words, and your tonality matters in here, how you are saying it, you're saying, good morning, Mr. Ali, how are you doing today? It sounds really ridiculous. What if I greet like, good morning, Mr. Ali, how are you doing today? How's your day going on? See, I have passion in my voice, I have enthusiasm in my voice, and the people feel more positive and energetic. You getting me? This point is the small points, but matters a lot. These little points put a great impact and will optimize your conversation, your communication a lot. Trust me. Now, The eighth and the most important point in here is become a modern day Renaissance man. Now, what does that mean? It means become a social expert. For example, if a person will sit with me, I bet you he'll not feel bored. Because I have a lot of different issues, I have a lot of different topics that I have searched about because I love to read books and I have that much knowledge that I'll not let the other person to lose interest in the conversation. I do yoga, I do reading, I do sports, I watch entertaining stuff, I communicate, and you can say exercise. So I have a lot of different dimensions to talk about. Also, I have interest in marketing, in selling, in client dealing, in psychology. A lot of different dimensions. Your knowledge will make you an effective communicator. If you're thinking that just by watching this video and following the 10 points, you'll be able to convey a message in a good way, no. If you observe that I have talked about Dale Carnegie, I've talked about Napoleon Hill, I've talked about Jim Rohn quotations, I have read them, right? That's why I know who they are. And that's why I know that the knowledge that I am talking about is authentic one. This will give you the confidence. When you will start reading good books, you will get knowledge. And when you have knowledge, this is your power. Because if you are confident enough that you have good sense of humor, a person with good sense of humor will never let you feel bored. And I know myself. I know that my sense of humor is so good. And I know that I have diversion of topics. I have diversity of topics to talk. So I'll not let the other person to feel bored. And I'll shuffle the topics. Like, firstly, what if a person know about sports only? The conversation is the limit. We'll only talk about the sports. What if the person know about psychology? So the conversation will be limited to this specific topic. What if you work in different niches? You have different interests. So you will expand your conversation, and that's what make person more interesting. Now, the important point in here to talk about is never say naked thank you. That's the best thing in communication. Don't say only thank you. If you went to a grocery store and you got your bill, don't say only thank you. You can say thank you for the bill. Or you can say if somebody helped you for something, never say thank you just. No, don't say naked thank you. Say thank you that you helped me in making the project. Thank you in helping me to improve my communication skills. Like you can write in the comments that thank you, Anna, for helping us to upgrade our communication skills. Never say naked thank you. Last and the most important step is make sure that your mind is clear. A perfect communicator have to face any kind of problems. Like you don't know what the audience will ask you. You never know. They can ask any kind of questions. Sometimes they ask the questions that are hilarious. They ask the questions that are ridiculous. They ask the questions that are offensive. Right? So on that situation, your breathing will serve as an anchor. I always insist my students to start meditation, which is the general breathing practice. Inhale from your nose, exhale from your mouth. Deep breath intake, inhale, and then exhale from your mouth very slowly. That's what help you a lot to calm down in that kind of situations, because a communicator is always a patient and tolerant person. I hope that you have learned a lot of things from today's video. If yes, then don't forget to share it and support Anna's Learning Corner. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and tell me in the comment section that what you are thankful for today.